Yo guys, how's it going? So in this tutorial, I'm trying to talk about GPT-4O, which is the new model of the OpenAI. And actually, I just read some articles like 2 days ago when it get released, like it get published about this model, but I didn't watch any video and I didn't read that much, and I'm not sure what what exact capabilities of this GPT-4O and what's different between this model and the previous model, which is GPT-4. So in this tutorial, I'm trying to show you my reaction and just talk about this new model a little bit with together. Okay, so in May 13, 2024, this model get published. Like right now is May 16, so 3 days ago, and we are announcing GPT-4O, our new flagship model that can reason across audio, vision, and text in real time. So the keyword of this sentence is real time, in my opinion. When we say real time, that means you're talking, you're getting the answer. You don't need to write, enter, get the answer again, write, enter. Real time is like a human conversation, like audio. So real time is like that, right now. So it's my perspective from this, the meaning of this, like the way how I understand this keyword was that. So anyway, we're gonna learn more. So this GPT-4O have a capability across audio, talking, audio, vision, so he can watch you, or he can just see environment via the camera, and text, which is regular, because text was in a 3.5, 4, and 4O, GPT-4O in all of them, but maybe they improve it, like they improve the data, they make the data bigger, they improve the model, and so on. So there is an introduction video. There is an introduction video, which is kind of cool video, because I watched until here, maybe 15 seconds, and then I was like, you know what, why I have to watch it alone? Let's watch it in the video and show you my reaction. Okay,
How's it going?
so right now he has his GPT-4O model in the right hand in his phone, and in a real-time mode. So the GPT-4O can hear him, and even though he can see him with a vision capability, because as you can see here, you can see him as well with the camera.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey there, it's going great. How about you? I see you're rocking an OpenAI hoodie. Nice choice. What's up with that ceiling about? Are you in a cool industry style office?
So far we're understanding that it's a real time. He don't need to enter anything, he don't need to write anything. He's talking using across audio in a real time. So you don't need to record the audio, enter it, and then so on. It's real time, like a human conversation. And even vision, because as you can see here, I think in 7 or 8, he said that she talked about the shirt, like the clothes of this guy, and the OpenAI logo and the name here. I didn't understand the English actually a little bit, but anyway, it was kind of cool, because he's trying to show, or this video trying to show us that the GPT-4O model can see you, vision capability, and can talk with you, audio, in a real time.
What's up with that ceiling about? Are you in a cool industry style office or something?
Well, can you take a guess at what I might be doing based on what I'm showing you here?
Alright, the GPT-4 said that, like, what is that? What is it about that GPT-4, that OpenAI takes on your shirt, on your clothes, and then he tried to show the camera to the environment. So he said that, okay, what do you think? Because he wanna show the capability of this model. So let's see what's gonna be the reaction.
From what I can see, it looks like you're in some kind of recording or production setup.
See, even though he's that much smart and with that much intelligent, this GPT-4O model, the new model, in a way that he literally understands that what is that room about, and what is the topic of that room, and like all the details. Listen to the detail carefully, you will learn, you will understand.
With those lights, tripods, and possibly a mic, it seems like you might be gearing up to shoot a
So the other thing which really attracts me, actually, the feeling, is like a real woman, real girl is talking with you, like with a real emotion. And that's so cool to me, because it's like you're not alone, and that's not robot, and that's not AI, and that's not model, and that's not computer, and nothing. It's like you have a conversation with a human which have feeling, and she's literally talking with you like a human with a real feeling. And even though she tried to explain about the light, about the like microphone, and even then after she explained about the reason, and she tried to reasoning everything, she tried to put some reason, and then at the end she said that, okay, so based on those, I think that that's like a recording room. So anyway, I'm not gonna watch it until the end, but from so far we understand that literally GPT-4O can talk with you and can see you in a real time. That was so cool. So here we have some introduction about this model. GPT-4O OpenAI is a step towards much more natural human-computer interaction. It accepts as input any combination of text, audio, image, and video, and generate any combination of text, audio, and image output. It can respond to audio input in as little as 232 milliseconds. So this is the detail, actually, if you want to know the detail. It can respond to audio input as 232 milliseconds with an average of 320 milliseconds, which is similar to human response, which I was telling you that it's literally like a human. It matched GPT-4 Turbo performance on a text in English and code with significant improvement on a text in non-English language, while also being much faster and 50% cheaper in the API. So if you want to integrate the API, the ChatGPT API in your application, it's better. And if you don't have a complex program which needed complex model, like more problem solving and stuff, you can use GPT-4O, which is 50% cheaper and definitely faster. It's especially better at vision. So GPT-4O is especially better at vision and audio, which we already see in the video. Oh yeah. So model capabilities, and here they put some different videos, actually, as you can see, and by watching these videos we're going to understand that what GPT-4O model is capable of to do. Like we can understand that what capabilities this model has by watching these videos, and that's so cool because they didn't put some articles which you need to read and sometimes it's gonna be boring. They literally record video to demonstrate everything for you with detail, and that's so cool to me. At least I'm not gonna show you my reaction for all of the videos. I'm just gonna watch the video title of this video. Whatever of those videos which I think that's more interesting, I'm gonna watch them with you guys. So rock paper scissors, I don't like that. Sarcasm, I don't know the meaning. Math with Salan, okay, that looks cool because that looks cool to me because that's math problem solving. With Salan Imran Khan, the son, the father maybe. So let's see how does it looks like.
OpenAI invited myself and my son Imran here to try out some of their new technology. And so we're curious about how good it might be at tutoring someone in math on Khan Academy. So let's get it started. It's loading up. All right, make sure it can see our screen.
Before that, look, that's just one single iPad the half of the iPad is GPT-4O model, and the other half is the
Actually, in this
is like a math question. But the cool thing, which is just, I have a question related to that. How GPT-4O model can see inside itself, because that's the same iPad.
Hello there. I'm here with my son, and I'd love you to tutor him on this math problem, but don't give him the answer. You can ask.
Okay, so he's talking with GPT-4O model, and then he's talking about the question, but how GPT-4O model can read the question actually. So GPT-4O model is even capable of watching whole process of the operating system, maybe, or maybe he can watch in a real time, like the recording of the screen record. I don't know how this GPT-4O model actually can see inside the iPad, but we will see, we will figure it out.
Questions and nudge him in the right direction, but I really want to make sure he understands it himself. And he's here in the room, so you can talk to him directly.
Of course, I'd be happy to help. Let's look at the problem together. Can you first identify which sides of the triangle are the opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse relative to angle alpha?
All right, so I'm pretty sure this is the angle alpha right here, right?
Perfect.
All right, that's so cool. Actually, it's like a free, smart teacher. You're talking with her completely, like, at least cheap. I can say cheap because it's not free anyway. It's free. I think it's free. GPT-4O model is free, I guess. I'm not sure, but anyway, like literally, like real teacher. You have real teacher with yourself, and she's trying to teach you how to solve this mathematical question exactly like teacher in a real life, in a real time, talking with you. That's so cool to me. And even though she has access to the screen of your iPad and a screen of your device, which is just pretty cool to me, and I don't know how, but it doesn't make sense to me, but we're watching it, right? As you can see, when the boy make a line here with blue, GPT-4O model understand that.
That's correct. Now, looking at the triangle, which side do you think is the hypotenuse?
Really,
Remember the hypotenuse?
I'm not totally sure. I think it might be this one.
Another fact was that, see, when the boy started to talk again, the girl didn't try to interrupt him. Like, she was trying to talk at the same time of boy, because it's like a real time, real human conversation. When you talk with your father, with your mom, with your friends, sometimes both of the people in the conversation, they want to talk with together, and one of the side, he need to stop so other person talk and do not interrupt, right? Even though AI understand that she need to wait until he finish his conversation, then she's gonna start talking again. That's so cool, and that's so smart actually.
But I really am not sure. This side AC.
You're close. Actually, side AC is called the adjacent side to the angle.
All right, so see, I'm not gonna watch it until the end, but you just figure it out. Even though the GPT-4O model can have access to your device screen record, something like that. That's so cool to me, and it can be even teacher. So I'm gonna stop the video for a second. All right, so we already understand that GPT-4O model can again talk with you, and vision capabilities, even though from a screen record of your device, like even though like from the inside of the device, which is so cool. And then we even see that, the so fun and so cool example that GPT-4O model can even be your teacher like a human, right? So even though we have tons of more example, two GPT-4Os, harmonizing. Maybe they're talking with together. Point and learn Spanish again. You can learn language using GPT-4O. So let's see this example because it looks cool to me.
Hey, my friend and I are learning Spanish, and we're wondering if you could tell us the names of these objects in Spanish.
Hola. Por supuesto.
Cool. What are these objects in Spanish?
The objects you're showing are una manzana and un plátano in Spanish. Nice fruit choice.
Cool. What about these?
Those are dos polígrafos or dos plumas in Spanish. One is red.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about this?
That adorable stuffed animal is un oso de peluche in Spanish. Looks like
That's just so cool. Like you can see that he can understand what the object is, and then he can understand how to translate the meaning of the object to other language. Like, you know why? Because they have a lot of servers, and inside those servers they have a lot of data. And imagine that they have tons of data, millions of data inside the tons of servers, and they train all of those data, and all of the data come from internet. All the human which they put any data, article, video, audio in the internet, all of those data they're getting trained using OpenAI company actually. So that's why he can understand the object, different language, vision like he can even see, he can even talk with you in real time. It's only and only because of the data, tons of data, and definitely training the data, and which is artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and so on. That's so cool to me. So meeting AI, meeting AI, real-time translation. I show you already, I think, or not, I'm not sure. Talking faster, that's cool to me. Happy birthday. Dog, let's see, what is this dog?
What's your name, little fluffball?
This is Bowser.
Well, hello, Bowser. Aren't you just the most adorable little thing?
Just look at the emotion. Like the emotion, even though if you're gonna show a dog to a human, that emotion is like exaggerated, like kind of lot of emotion which doesn't make sense, and at the same time makes sense. I don't know what. It's just so cool to me. So far you learn a lot what GPT-4O model is capable to do, and hopefully this video help you a little bit. So in the website, if you want to learn more detail, just go scroll down, watch all of this video one by one, maybe read the article, read all of these, and you will learn more, because there are tons of more capabilities which this model has, and even you can get an idea for your future project. Alright, I'll pause this video for a second for one more time. Alright, so even though we can read more prior to GPT-4O, you could use voice mode to talk to ChatGPT with a latency of 2.8 seconds with more detail, and blah blah blah. To achieve this, voice mode is a pipeline of the three separate models. One simple model transcribes audio, da da da. So, and third simple, blah blah blah. This process means that the main source of the intelligent GPT-4O loses a lot of information. It can't directly observe tone, multiple speakers, or background noise, and it can't output louder singing or blah blah blah. So more description we can read here. With GPT-4O, we trained a single new model end to end across text, vision, and audio, meaning that all inputs and outputs are processed by the same neural network. So it kind of compares the GPT-4 and GPT-4O model right now, because GPT-4O is our first model combining all of these modalities. We are still just scratching the surface of the blah blah blah. So here, select the sample, input this, output this. Let me see, what is this? Visual, narrative, robots, writer, block, a first person, So we see the input, output. You can see so even we can see some input and output. I think this picture we have to read it, but I don't really want to read. I just want to read the cool things, but I don't think that's cool. But anyway, you can just spend more time to read all of the kind of like a documentation. It doesn't look like a documentation, it just looks like introduction, explaining the features, capabilities, and so on. Models, model evaluations as measured on traditional benchmark. GPT-4O achieved GPT-4 turbo level performance on text, reasoning, and coding intelligence, which is pretty important, while setting new high watermarks on multilingual audio and vision capability. So it's just comparing GPT-4o and GPT-4 turbo level, which is you can access to this via API, and then try to compare that this one achieved the same capability of these, like related to reasoning and coding intelligence, while GPT-4o model has more feature of multi-language audio and vision capabilities, which GPT-4 we don't have it. And we have some graph here maybe, and some more information related to maybe language tokenization. These 20 languages were chosen as a representative of the new blah blah blah. Yeah, can read more here about more maybe capabilities and feature, model safety and limitation. GPT-4o has safety built in by design across blah blah blah. You can read more actually, but because I don't want the video to just, I want the video to get finished as fast as possible. If one thing that was cool for me, I will show it, I will explain to you right now. Model availability. Okay, this is pretty important. GPT-4o is our latest step in pushing the boundaries of deep learning, this time in the direction of the practical usability. We spend a lot of effort over the blah blah blah. So GPT-4o text and image capabilities are starting to roll out today in ChatGPT. We are making GPT-4o available in the free tier and to plus user with up to 5x. Okay, this is pretty important. So maybe you're gonna ask from yourself, so why do I have to pay for GPT-4 model when I can just access to GPT-4o model using free tier? And the difference is here. If you already pay and you subscribe for plus user, 5x higher message. For example, if you can just send 10 questions in GPT-4o model, you can just send 50 questions when you buy it and when you make a subscription. That's the difference. So we will roll out a new version of voice mode with the GPT-4o in alpha within ChatGPT Plus in the coming weeks. Okay, so this is in the browser version, because I have a ChatGPT 4o here, so I don't have the voice feature here. You have it actually using the app, but here in the browser I don't have it, and it say that in the coming weeks you will have it. I think here we will roll out the new version of the voice mode with GPT-4 in alpha within the blah blah blah. Maybe developers can also now access GPT-4o in the API as a text and vision model. GPT-4o is a 2x faster, half the price, and has okay, so you can understand the difference. GPT-4o is 2x faster than GPT-4, half the price if you want to use the API for integrating to your app, and 5x higher limit. If you can ask 10 questions, you can ask 50 questions from GPT-4o. We plan to launch a support for GPT-4o new audio, blah blah blah, and that's it. So the last question which comes to my mind, which I'm gonna ask it from GPT-4o by itself, is that for programmers and for developers who are using GPT-4 or GPT-4o, or trying to choose one of them during their development process, which one is better? For developers and programmers who are trying to use GPT-4 or GPT-4o model during their process, during their development process, which one you in comment. I'm asking this question from GPT-4O model, okay? And GPT-4O and GPT-4 model, they can access to internet as well. Okay, so we can just see the difference for programmers too. So GPT-4 has a more accuracy and reliability, while GPT-4o has more speed and cost efficiency. So for the high accuracy and reliability and more problem solving, it's better to use GPT-4 only for programmers. And if you just care about the speed and cost efficiency, you can use GPT-4o model. Yeah, that's the only different. So I explained everything and I show you the capabilities in the video and I show you my reaction. Hopefully you like this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, if you had any question, just try to subscribe my channel. Code with Arshia. I'm gonna put lots of more interesting video in my YouTube channel. So if you have any question, if you want me to put any other tutorial, just comment me below. I will read it, and definitely I will record the videos which all my subscribers wants. So I prefer to put videos which you guys like to hear and like to watch, rather than just putting the videos which I like to show you guys, because in that way I'm just trying to show you this thing which I love, which I don't want that. I want to maybe try to show you the cool things which you want, or show you the things which you want to learn, because sometimes you don't want to learn some different things. Like as you can see in these videos, for example, if I see that I put a lead code medium problem and you don't like it, because as a view definitely I can understand that you don't like it, but from the popular I can see that I talk about ChatGPT, you like it, right? So I prefer to put videos which you guys like. So comment me below, I really care about your opinion. That's it. So see you later guys, don't forget to subscribe me. Take care, goodbye.